Hello, my name is Bianca and I'm currently on week 7. This week was very exciting. We got to learn a lot about endodontic procedures, or more commonly known as root canal procedures. There's a lot that goes into endodontics, not just root canals, but everybody knows it more as a root canal. It was very exciting. It was very interesting to really see it hands-on. I never had really seen what goes into a root canal, why we get root canals, all that kind of stuff. One of my favorite parts about this week was learning about how to set up a rubber dam. So a rubber dam is used to isolate a tooth during an endodontic procedure. So if a tooth needs to be prepped or set up or worked on for a root canal, it is important that we set up that rubber dam. That way we don't interfere with any of the other teeth that are in the person's mouth. A root canal can be messy. There's a lot of steps that go into conducting a successful and functional root canal. So therefore, because of this, we need things as rubber dams to make sure that everything else is protected. But it was very fun. We got to really work with it, and we got to kind of play around with the materials first. It takes a minute to learn what you're working with and the tips and tricks that go into setting it up, loading it up, the way that it should be facing. You know, you get a frame that you put a little piece of latex on, and then you make sure that it's all set up within the frame, make sure that everything's lined up, and then you add different connections to the latex. You make holes, you make sure that it's lined up with the tooth you want to do it, the numbering, all kinds of stuff. Very intricate, very interesting. It's very important that you do it the right way the first time. You can always do it again, but it is very important for efficiency and for your dentist to know that you know what you're doing as well. So definitely something that I enjoyed studying and really getting the hang of. Not just working on endodontics this week, but we also learned about our left side of our FMX. So whenever we go in for x-rays, at times there will be need for just one side of a patient's mouth. And this week we learned the left side of the FMX, kind of the tips and tricks of how to get everything on the sides, as far as making sure that the x-rays are comfortable as well and that they're clear images, all that kind of good stuff. My professors are awesome. They really take the time to work with us and sit with us and make sure that we're understanding and that it's not just kind of going over our heads, but that we really know what we're doing and why we're doing it as well. That was mainly the bigger thing of this week. I had a great time. It was a wonderful learning experience. And I'm excited for next week.